Hey, this is Mia Pratt talking to you from my studio in the beautiful village of Ajijic in central Mexico on Lake Chapala. And I wanted to talk today a little bit about the difference between wanting to be an artist and being a creative being. I think people often think about a destination. That is, I want to be an artist, that's what I want to do with my time, that's how I want to spend my life. And so they go about learning how to do something. I finally discovered in this last decade that it isn't what I do that makes my art. It isn't how good I can do a particular thing like paint a portrait. It's my ability to understand how I feel and what that feeling has to do with what comes out of me creatively. So it's important for artists who are just starting out, emerging artists, to look at what it is that excites them about art. What makes you feel something? And one of the best ways to figure that out is to look at other artists' work. So, for example, I go out and continually look at the work of other artists. I look at buildings, the sky, clouds, and I try to sense what it is about any given experience that makes me feel something. And I discovered about myself, it is my worldview. So if I'm angry at the world, perhaps I want to do large abstracts with black and red and colors of emotion. My worldview is the beauty in the world, the kindness and the goodness. And when I capture a flower, for example, I capture the perfect cobalt blue in glass and a flower, something from nature, I am capturing and isolating a moment in time that validates my love of the beauty in the world, my worldview that life is beautiful, that people are basically good and kind, and the world that I want to live in is reflected in my art. And so as we go through life, that changes. So it's fascinating to see how maybe you're an angry teenager and you're doing one thing, and then you're in your 20s and you study art, and you go and you want to learn design, and you want to learn composition, and these are all just wonderful things to learn. I mean, knowledge is always good. But if you don't know how you feel and what triggers your feelings in what you're looking at, and you start seeing what you're looking at in the terms of what it makes you feel, and then what goes into your mind that makes you want to draw that something out of the air and turn it into art. So I would say for people who are worried about the technical aspect of art, and I'm not good enough, I can't do two eyeballs to match on a portrait, maybe you're not supposed to be doing two eyeballs that match on a portrait. Maybe you're supposed to be painting the face that is irregular, the face that doesn't have two matching eyeballs. Maybe it's abstract or an abstraction. Maybe it's impressionist. Maybe it's not faces at all. But whatever it is that intrigues you, whatever it is that you feel, the more in touch with what you feel about something, then the easier it's going to be to bring that out in your art. So think about it. Is it brilliant color? Certain colors just trigger me and I want to paint. I want to paint the flower that is crimson, or the Tibetan poppy that is an amazing color of blue. I want to capture that beauty and hold it, because time passes and those things are gone. But if you paint them, if you paint your feelings, throughout life, those will change. An angry phase, a happy phase, a peaceful phase, a phase when you don't paint at all and your creativity comes out in writing or in caring for a child or something else. So I would suggest that technical training is great, and there are wonderful things to learn about art. But if you don't know yourself, if you don't know who you are and you don't know what makes you feel emotions, whatever the kind of emotions those are, it's going to be more difficult and take you longer in life to figure out how to get that out of you. So first understand yourself, and then you will be able to understand what it means for you to be an artist.